People will not realize in the dunk challenge how injured I was in my knee. I know,
That dunk challenge is
so pathetic
so
because I
hard.
couldn't get out of the tank and bend on my knee at all. And nobody gets up left-kneed if you're right-handed. So I couldn't get out of the tank. Oh, what a whale I will look like. And then remember, she had another one of her meltdowns on the bench. That in the middle of the challenge, she had a
I wonder
meltdown.
if they'll show that. No, probably not.
I didn't have a mic on, so I doubt it.
Yeah, and it was pretty
And
insignificant.
it was just more of her nonsense.
Yeah.
Looking for sympathy votes. Hope she gets a lot there today. Oh God, I'm so glad that shit show's over. I cannot, there's one thing about being a strong woman you cannot stand is someone who plays that crying victim.
Oh, I hate that. I know.
As a strong woman, I think you give strong woman, don't
Popcorn.
you hate that crying victim? To any strong woman, we despise that the most as a woman,
Yeah,
don't
we
you?
do. That's why I hate crying.
I'd
I'll
rather
run.
have fake balls hanging than that
about it.
crying victim. And you know I cry a lot because I'm
I know.
sensitive.
But it's not about being a victim.
But it's not-
And the moment we're like, oh my God, it's okay. We're like, no, stop.
I say,
We
don't
do
feel
not-
sorry for me. These
Here,
are not
I brought juice
tears.
boxes for us
I say,
and popcorn. Dimitri, you want
I'm
popcorn?
okay for now.
I say these are not tears of cry. Don't confuse my weakness.
I
with
know.
crying with
It's
weakness
true. Jackie would cry.
for
Her
sympathy.
sympathy is so annoying. Like,
But
why are
doesn't
you
she know
crying?
that people in here were cast with no sympathy or empathy?
I know.
Literally, people would be bawling their eyes out, and we'd be like, "Excuse me, I'm just gonna get some grapes."
I know.
And not even ask them if they're okay.
One
I mean, we
time-
are horrible people.
I'm not joking. One time, me and Cass were in here. I think we were on your bed. Jackie was right here.
She didn't sit on my bed, did she?
I think she stayed there crying.
Okay,
Me and
please.
Cass were right here. And she's crying about not being able to be herself because the vets are here. And we're just like,
What?
we're overshadowed. And same thing that William kept doing. Remember when he was crying week one that
Yeah.
the vets are here and blah, blah, blah. So she's there and she's like, I'm a fiery person and I'm a this. And then she'd be like, but I'm sweet. Like she was contradicting herself back and forth. And I was just like this. And Cass was like, oh, it's okay. Like, and I'm just like,
Dimitri, tell the truth. Did you ever feel overshadowed by the vets?
Yeah,
really?
the first few days for sure.
What do you mean overshadow? As if like we're the important ones here and you guys are not? Like
Oh.
something like that?
Yeah, like it was like the first week I would say. Yeah, but then
The
after,
vets were the big deal.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. I think because I was HOH, I didn't feel like that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I might
Yeah.
have had I not been in the power position.
yeah,
But I honestly thought these people are the most dysfunctional people. They don't get along. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Like right away being the HOH, I
Yeah.
saw how many egos we were dealing with
yeah,
and how nuts they all were, like to fighting, not you.
Yeah.
But
It's
like
okay.
there's certain ones that were like had something to prove to be here. Like
Yeah.
they had to beat their season. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin, Bruno, Cindy,
Netta.
Netta, Cass,
Cass was like that.
Dallas, those six, honestly, I'm not just
Gary
saying
was
this.
okay.
Outside of you and Gary,
Yeah.
you were the only, you did want to go
Gary-
past your season, but it wasn't like, it wasn't the same.
Mastermind and all, yeah.
Gary really didn't bring any ego.
No,
No, he didn't.
I loved him.
I was more about having fun. I had fun this whole time. Like even being on the block, I had fun with it.
Yeah,
Like I want to have, you know what I mean? I wanted to have fun. Even when it was hateful. it was
I don't
funny.
think you'd have as much fun though, honestly, if he wasn't here.
I know.
Because I can honestly look back at the season and think, yeah, I laughed my ass off and stuff, but I was miserable a lot.
Yes, we were talking about that last night. Last night we were like,
I have been alone a lot.
we said that we were like, how could we have done that to her? Like let her stay in here by herself. And
For hours.
we were saying that
I
last
literally
night.
hated so many people that it's
know.
like I just go anywhere to get away from them. They'd move to a room and I'd just move away.
We did say
I'd
that.
rather be by myself than with these people. They were so horrible.
We were talking about that last night. Do you remember we were talking
Yeah.
about that? How
Horrible.
Like, how could we do that?
Because they weren't even like, didn't care one bit to even talk to you like you're a human being.
No.
But it's like, you don't know what a bitch I am. I will never talk to you again, trust me. You were locked in a house with me, you had an opportunity, do not talk to me.
I know.
You're on the block delete list. You had a chance, you lived within walls, we
What
were
was your
confined.
best moment so far?
Laughing. Some of the shit me and Will and Gary,
I had so much fun.
I mean, we literally had, making fun of Cindy with Will was like one of my highlights.
Oh my God, you just seen her dance and like Cindy in the HOH.
Really?
Oh my God, Dimitri, you missed it. William? Okay. William
He got
was
it down.
at his funniest when
Yeah.
he hated Kevin. There's a time when he thought Kevin was kind of playing him.
Yeah.
So Kevin would come in and he'd leave the room and William would do this. I'm gonna do this to him. I love you. And when he goes to sleep, I'll do this. It was so funny.
Yeah.
He was his funniest at that
But
time.
then he got back in,
But then he
sucked
got
back in.
Yeah. But he was so funny. Oh my gosh, one time I fake cried to Netta. I fake cried to her and she didn't buy it. It was the worst. Oh, I hope it was the Karen.
Why were you fake crying to Netta?
I was fake crying to her. Why
Hope
did I
it was
fake-
something to save me.
I was fake crying to her because she was turning the house against me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to smooth things over before I got her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted her to believe it,
Just in case we didn't get the
just
chance.
in case. But it didn't work.
Just in
The
case.
fake crying wouldn't work. The tears.
Wouldn't come. They weren't genuine.
It was so, I was like,
You know, like,
it was so bad.
honestly, being on those competitions, on those sets, as a fan,
It was fun.
the one that resonated the most, I swear to God, you'll think this is so stupid. When I got in the first box for the before and after, I literally thought, oh my God, I am here playing Big Brother doing the before. That was like,
I know.
not these elaborate sets with these beautiful,
before
me
and
want
after.
veto. When I stood in the before and
Yeah.
after, I was like, and you're looking into dark space. I'm like, I am here.
That's how I felt
Surreal.
2 days ago in the booth there.
Yeah.
That was the first time it really
When you were
Resonated.
turning and turning.
turning it. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Right?
Like, this is really cool. Because we were in, I was in one other booth one,
Uh-huh.
but I had done, we did
Horribly. We did
we did so horribly that we were out before it even hit me, where it was like, I got the first couple right, and then like,
Yeah.
the three you guys went out,
Yes.
and I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, like triple eviction, and
it
I'm
was just
and,
you
and
and
I'm
Dylan.
and I'm in it, and I'm
And
like,
Dre dropped.
and then
and I
Dre
went.
The
dropped.
crowd went crazy when they did
I
that.
went, yes.
Yeah.
The crowd, did you hear the crowd when she dropped?
Right?
When we dropped, they said, oh.
You
Kevin
heard.
lied. They said,
He said, yeah. He said, made it sound like they were glad we were out.
They said, and then when she dropped, they cheered.
Yeah.
When he won, they cheered.
Oh, I know that.
I feel like the cheer.
cheered the
I feel like the
loudest for
cheer for
you.
Dre dropping was louder than the cheer for me winning. They hated her.
Isn't that awesome?
Because they knew she was turning on me. And we were so
And the
good.
shit maybe she was doing about me, maybe they just like
Yeah.
maybe they liked that me and you were together.
I think so. I think so.
Maybe they felt really torn when they thought you dumped me.
Yeah, it's true.
And
Maybe it does.
maybe they were saying like I was yesterday, Ika, I never turned on you. I thought about it though.
One of my best moments in the
I
house.
did think about it in those last 2 weeks. I
Turning
thought,
on me.
you know what, if they've deserted me, I might as well just do it. I'm being accused of it anyway, because me and Bruce live by that.
I know.
If you're getting accused of it, you might as well do it.
It's true.
Is it bad that we're all hanging out in here and they're hanging out in there?
But they're in the HOH. We can't go in there.
Well, we could. We wanted to be rebels.
Yeah, I don't want to go in there. I know we could.
I don't
Hello,
know. I gotta say something to
my
Dawn.
friend. Huh?
I'm gonna have to say something to Dawn.
What are you gonna say?
I don't know. Man, don't let him fucking talk to you. Like, he's gonna play you like he played Will. He'll hate that.
I told him already. I said, he's doing a Dre on you. Your eyes are starting to look like that HOH door.
You have to.
Compare him to Will. He'll
If
hate
you
that.
win POV,
Okay.
Yeah.
you have to say it out loud so Kevin also hears. Like, you need Dylan to let you guys know which one he's taking.
Yeah.
He needs to let Kevin know because he's telling things and he's No one's calling him out on his shit.
Kevin came down to the kitchen. And did you hear the last thing he said to me too? He goes, "No, Karen,
Yeah.
I don't dislike you," or something. I
And
know.
he was saying,
Did you see him hug me?
you were talking about going to the jury, and he's saying you're not going to the jury.
Well, I
He was
said, when
saying
I get to the
over and
jury, I
over.
ain't talking to any of your so-called friends. I'm telling them exactly you're the one that sent him there.
Yeah, and he's like, you're not going to the jury. He kept saying that over and over.
He's just trying to say, you know what?
Yeah.
It's just bullshit. He knows as well as I do. I think they're going to try to honestly you win and put me up and throw me out. If it happens, you heard it here first, folks. Paranoia. Fuck off. Nobody's
should-
fooling me anywhere.
You should call out Dylan. Be like, hey, like, do you have a final two with me, or do you have one with him
Before,
after POV?
after.
Yeah, don't do anything before.
Don't do
Yeah.
anything before. Do it after POV, and then I want him to sit in front of Kevin, who the final two really is with. Because at that point, you are for sure staying, and Kevin is for sure staying. So you want him, put him on the spot.
Yeah.
He might say Kevin because Kevin has the power to replace. And then now you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go in.
That's exactly what he's going to say.
And
though.
then what I'm
But
gonna
you
do?
Still, you call it out.
I'm
Be
gonna
like,
go in and say to Kevin, they lied to you. You got fooled. He's lying to you. You gonna be fooled twice? Let's send him home.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Be like,
Because he didn't like that.
be like, your best chance
Say, you know
of
what?
getting to the end
Is with us.
winning that final four POV. And who do you want to play against?
And I say-
Dimitri, Karen, Ika, or Dimitri, Karen, Dylan?
I'm gonna say, you got played. Let's be honest. You keep getting played. They played ya. Now he's playing ya.
Yeah.
Like, you know I'm not gonna tell you what you wanna hear. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You're looking like a fool right now. We need to throw him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, if you think Dylan,
And he'll be like, Karen,
if
you are
think,
savage. You're going to throw Dylan out. Yes, I am. Because I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
Nobody is over here pulling the wool over my eyes ever.
Yeah.
I see everything. Even though I can't control everything, I can
You
see
still
everything.
see it. Yeah, you should say that.
I
In front of-
needed to be where I needed to be throughout this game to get right here, to be in the pertinent places to say, this is what needs to happen. Let's do this. Okay, that's a good idea.
It is true, though. Does he want to be here with me, you, Karen, playing in that? Or does he want to be here with you, Dylan?
like, honestly,
Seriously.
from a strategic standpoint, he's got to get rid of Dylan. If I win, he has to get rid of Dylan.
100%.
But
But
he's not strategic.
if he's playing emotionally, then that's another story.
Because he's so cocky, he thinks he'll beat everyone anyway.
He honestly.
I'm gonna look at Kevin and be like, if you think that Dylan will take you to a final two over me or Karen, you are.
An idiot.
Words that I can't say because they will offend
The masses.
mentally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you think Dylan,
No.
the champ, is playing for second place?
That's what, yeah, this is what gets me the most.
Even though he
Being
is.
the old mom,
I can't believe that.
just a competitive person that I am.
I bet you
granted,
Dylan would take 20
Don't
grand.
walk by that bed, please. Just walk away from it.
Competitive person.
I bet you he would-
Nobody plays for
honestly,
flipping second.
I bet you he would take, if you offered him 20 grand to leave the house right
I
now, he'd
told
probably
you.
take it.
Yeah, he would.
He must be pretty hurt.
I told you, nobody in their right mind comes into this playing for second.
Yeah.
I would rather go out
I know.
than to say to you, you know what, I'm okay playing for second. No, I want to play for first.
I know,
But
so-
I also don't want the wrong people to be cashing checks at the
know.
end of it. And you know as well, when I just talked about season 4, think about the final 4. Pax, Kelsey, Tim, Cassandra. Who should have been in the final 2?
Cass.
Tim and
Cass.
Cass.
Tim and
Yeah.
Cass, yeah.
Who should have won? Cass.
Yeah, she should have won.
So we are there. We are 1 away. Once we get to 1 away and we see those 4, we can pretty much call it either it's going to be the same old, or the right 2 people will finally get the checks. Don't make that mistake. Kevin's telling you, and he got that from me in the first week. That speech that he's saying to you guys that he wants the strong people to be here, came out of my mouth to everybody that walked through that door. I said I would rather fall with giants than lie with ants.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I love that line.
And I said to him,
I actually love that line.
yeah, that's good.
I said to him, I want to be at the end of this game with people who have fought to be here, who deserve to be here, who wanted to be here, that are here deserving to be here. Not that they got drug along as Floaterville, because people might look at me like that, but I know that's not the game I
That's
play.
not a game you play. You have saved giants in this house.
So I'm like, you know
You
what?
really have.
You can say whatever you want. I would rather fall with giants than lie with ants any day. So I'm like, you know what? He got that from me. He's using my line in week
is.
1 to say that now to you guys, to try to say, I want to be here strong at the
But
end.
then put 2 strong people on the block.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he really wanted that, he would have put me